morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another vlog. Today we are doing a few days in my life. Mind the messy, greasy hair. I'm actually heading out to a hair appointment, get my bangs refreshened, get a little trim. But this morning I did a little workout. We did some sprints and some running because hybrid training is in full effect. You guys know I am becoming a runner this year. I don't know what it is, why I feel like I need to re-enter my running era, but I am a running girly this year. And today was my off lift session, so I didn't do any weights. I just did some running and then a core circuit, had my breakfast, made a nice little yogurt bowl, but I'm actually heading out right now. Like I said, we're gonna go freshen up this hair because she's looking a little dead and limp and just needs a little bit of help.
Can see yourself.
Yeah, this is actually a perfect height.
Yeah,
too.
okay, awesome.
It's so funny to me to see rollers coming back because growing up, both my grandma's used rollers religiously.
Yeah.
Like specifically like these big ones. So it's so funny for me to see like everybody using them now.
I feel nostalgic.
Also, I have to say this is literally my favorite green tea, and it's so funny that you guys have it.
This is Jamie brought that green
I
tea.
love this green tea. It's so good. It's like the only one that I buy for my house.
Really?
Yeah. Not that I'm like picky, but
yeah,
it's
like
funny.
it's the one that you get.
Costco, I think, right?
Yeah, Costco. Here's the after. We just did a little freshen up of the bangs and then a little 90s kind of blowout, little trim. Just looking fresh, looking good. So happy. I love it. Just looks better, you know? Back home, hair is looking good. I feel like I could have gotten the bangs a little bit shorter, but the freshen up just looks amazing. Hair feels and looks so healthy now. I'm gonna make a little mid-morning latte because I do have a ton of work to get through and the hairdressers did not have any coffee. I was anticipating them having coffee. Mind you, all I have here is decaf. We are still gonna make a little latte. Also, I recently got these really, really cute little baby cups from Fable. You guys, how cute are these? They are the perfect little like baby at-home latte mugs. I think I'm gonna use one of these this morning because I haven't used it yet. You know those days where either you only have decaf at home or you're gonna force yourself to have decaf but you really want caffeine but you don't really have a reason to have caffeine? Yeah, that's me right now. And I feel like this decaf is just not gonna hit the same, but it is what it is. I also realized that that little Fable mug is also not going to cut it for a full latte. It's really, really tiny and I'm doing a double decaf shot of espresso, so it's too small. So instead I grabbed just one of my like regular size Fable mugs. Alright, now that we have my latte, we can get to work. It's starting to get to that temperature in the city where I just sit on my heating pad at my desk every single day and we're finally getting a bit of winter. It's supposed to be -12 out next week and it's just like starting to get bitter cold, so hot drink, heating pad at the desk is a must. As much as it's Friday, I do have quite a bit of work to do because tomorrow morning is also the first Health Cafe Pilates class. So I have a little bit of prep work to do before that, and obviously I'll have to go in tomorrow morning and set up, but for now I just have a bunch of like laptop admin work that I have to do and prep and get ready for that tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do for probably honestly the rest of the day. It is 6 o'clock, so it's time to set some evening vibes and start making dinner. I think I'm gonna make a turkey burger and sweet potato fries, and I know I literally just made that in my last video, but I still have a turkey burger, so that's what we're making for dinner tonight. You guys, I'm finally getting better at using one of these. I'm starting to kind of think that I might want some LED lights behind the TV because I love how my little diffuser has the little LED light, but not committed yet. Because I know what time it is. It is rewatching Gossip Girl time. Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. I just finished setting up for our Health Cafe Pilates this morning. We actually have a pretty full class, so I'm really excited. This is probably the most full class we've had yet for like a regular weekly class. And it's our first Saturday Pilates, so super excited. I didn't really take you guys on setting up just because we do have like short periods of time that we set up, but we are all set up and ready to go. Back home now. This morning's Pilates class was honestly stellar. The sun poked out for a few minutes and it was so beautiful and then decided to go away. Am I having a second cup of coffee? Yes, I am, because the first one was decaf and then we got coffee for the members this morning and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a cup, it's fine. Honestly, today's Saturday is kind of chill. I have a little bit of work to do this morning, but then my mom might be coming down to come to the bridal show today with me. It was an absolute snowstorm up north yesterday, so we'll see if she ends up coming. Of course, there's no snow in Toronto, but we'll see what happens. That was the original plan. I don't know if that's still going to happen. We never ended up making it out to the bridal show in November, so I'm really hoping that she comes because Alan is away this weekend and I don't really want to go by myself. So that's the situation. I really hope we do end up going. We will see what ends up happening because I do still need to find a few vendors. Like, I'm starting to look into florals and stuff. Alan and I sat down the other day and like started going through our vision for flowers and like a few other things. We took a month or so off of wedding planning just to not do anything, take a little bit of a relaxing break for the holidays, and honestly just put our minds off of it for a while, because as much as wedding planning is so much fun, it also is really stressful because it is pretty expensive, and I feel like that's just where a lot of the stress comes from. I'm gonna do a little bit of work. Other than that, I think it's a pretty chill day. As a side note, this coffee that we got this morning was from Pilot Roastery, and it is just like a regular medium roast, and then I added some oat milk, and it's delicious. And I'm not normally one for like regular coffee. I am an espresso latte girly if I'm gonna be having coffee, but this actual just like regular drip coffee is pretty good. Some of you might know that Blue Monday is coming up, which is the third Monday in January. I think it's marked as so because it's the highest rates of depression in the entire world, like calculated for that day. I have a little Blue Monday care package from Lush, so I thought we would open it up together. It's full of some self-care products, and I think I might have to have like a cozy self-care night in either tonight or tomorrow night. Blue Monday is labeled as the saddest day of the year, so this is just a little care package, but let's see what's in here. First up, we have the After Magnesium Bar. I love these. I've gone through 2 of them before already. We have a shower oil bar. Got a little keepsake tin for the magnesium bar. We have Cup of Coffee, which is a face and body mask. Ooh, love that. And we also have, I think there's 2 more things in here. Happy Skin, which is a enzymatic facial exfoliator. And then also have a little shower gel, which is the grass one. It has, the main ingredients are wheatgrass juice and neroli oil. It smells so good. I think I'm gonna have to have a little self-care night in, maybe tonight or tomorrow night, and try out some of these new products and scrubs and kind of just like relax away the Blue Monday vibes. But I'm gonna also have to get ready soon. It currently is almost 3 o'clock and my mom is coming down, so we're gonna head over to the bridal show. I'm actually so excited. After the bridal show, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have like a bath in. I'll go for a Pinterest scroll to kind of like consolidate some more bridal ideas, and yeah, I feel like that might be the vibe. But probably gonna start getting ready. I might read for a little bit first because my mom's not supposed to get here until around like 5:30. So maybe I'll read for a little bit, get ready. I recently started reading Assassin's Blade, and I know I'm kind of reading a little bit out of order here, but it is so interesting to, I guess, kind of read backwards because I recently finished Queen of Shadows, and so this is obviously written before the full Throne of Glass series takes place. It is a prequel, and I'm only about 50 pages in, but I love Assassin Selena. I'm not gonna lie, I've been blasting through this book and enjoying it a lot so far. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to finish it in like a week, and it is like 400 pages, which is really fast for me. But I've only sat down to read once, and I read 50 pages in one sitting, which is quite a bit again for me. I'm gonna read a little bit now before I have to get ready and head out. Here's a little outfit of the day. I'm just wearing Skims bodysuit. This little scarf, I believe, is from the Gap. Jeans are from Mavi, and then I'm gonna put on my New Balances and probably my like big warm wool Oakenfort coat. Something cute, simple, but I am heading out to the bridal show now. My mom is gonna pick me up. I'm actually so excited because I've never been to one of these, so this should be fun. But maybe more productive for Alan. There was like a ton of the menswear there. I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's okay. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little overwhelming. I don't enjoy being poached by people, and it was almost 2 hours straight of trying not to make contact with booths I didn't want to talk to, and still having people like circle around to get in front of you and then talk to you. However, I got a free cake pop out of it, so I'm gonna call it a win. I think for the rest of the evening, I'm gonna spend it actually as a wedding night. As much as like that was overwhelming, I'm kind of in the mood now to do some Pinterest scrolling. I think I might put on Bride Wars or like some sort of bridal movie, maybe like 27 Dresses or something. And I'm gonna go through all of the brochures that I got, business cards and whatnot, sort through which ones I wanna keep, which ones can literally just go because there's a huge pile of them now. So I think that's what the rest of the evening is calling for. Did I just watch this movie probably like 6 or 7 months ago? Yes, maybe 8 months ago. Am I gonna watch it again? Absolutely. Early 2000s and 90s movies are my comfort. Good morning, you guys. I am kind of tired, but I'm sticking to my habit and I am going to the gym this morning. So we're gonna go head out and do a little upper body lift session, maybe some sprints if I feel like it, but probably just an upper body session. Let's head out. Right, we are back from the gym. I'm gonna make some breakfast and maybe a coffee or a matcha. I'm trying to decide because I am going out on a little coffee date with a friend this afternoon. So I'm like, do I want a coffee? I do just have decaf, or do I want a matcha? Not too sure yet, but I think I'm gonna make something different for breakfast. I have one of these little buns left and I think I might attempt to make some sort of breakfast sandwich with like eggs, and I have some turkey bacon right now, maybe some avocado and cheese and tomato. I don't know. We're gonna just attempt to make something a little bit different today for fun. Also, anytime I want like a hamburger or like bigger bun like this toasted, or if I'm like cooking something in a pan as well, I always just like pan toast it a little bit. I feel like that's kind of weird, but I just set it in the pan and let it crisp up a little bit because I don't like the outside pieces to be toasted if I just throw it in the toaster. I ended up making a little breakfast sandwich with the turkey bacon, eggs, some spinach and arugula, cheese and avocado, and then I just did a little decaf Americano misto with some cashew milk, and then I did a little bit of maple syrup in there. But it is Sunday and the guys are away this weekend, and it is also really cold outside and I don't overly feel like going to church by myself. So I am just gonna watch church online on TV. Not my favorite thing to do, but I also don't love going to church by myself. That is what we're settling for this morning. I just got all dressed for my little coffee shop date with my friend. Threw on this little turtleneck from Revolve, and then jeans are, I believe these are my Princess Polly crisscross ones. I'm gonna throw on some little black leather booties and like a giant puffer because it is freezing outside today. But this is the look, kind of casual, comfy, cute. Yeah, we're gonna head out. I think I'm gonna grab a matcha while we're there because I don't know if I'm really feeling coffee, but I think a matcha sounds good. And we are going to one of my favorite spots for matcha, so I think it just makes sense. It is literally so cold out, but because it's so cold out, it also is like a beautiful sunny day, and I honestly love this type of winter weather. It's perfect. Hi, kitty. Walking this over to the table in these little heeled boots was a major struggle, but we did it. It does, but to end off this few day vlog, I thought we would make my favorite cozy season recipe, which is my like giant pot of chili. It's finally starting to feel like winter and it's cold outside. Like it was like -20 out today. And this is my favorite recipe when I have a busy week coming up, which I kind of do. It's super easy to meal prep and make a ton of it and have a ton of leftovers to have throughout the week. So I thought I would share it with you guys because it's also super easy. So let's get cooking. So now that all the ingredients are in the pot, I normally let that simmer for at least an hour, but could be upwards of 3 or 4 hours if you made it earlier in the day. It can honestly just simmer and get good and juicy and like taste and add more seasoning as you feel needs to be. But I normally start out with like about half a teaspoon of each thing and then go from there. Depending on like the heat and the spiciness level that I want, maybe add more chili powder, more salt, depending. But that is literally it. It's so quick and simple. I also always love topping it with cheese. So once it's done, I like just shredding a little bit of cheese on top. Could always add some garlic bread or like some fresh cilantro, some avocado on the side, some sour cream, whatever your toppings are. But that's personally what I do. It looks so good, you guys. It could have used a little bit longer simmering, but like I'm hungry, so we're gonna eat. And we just top it off with a little bit of shredded old white cheddar cheese, and it's perfect. All right, you guys, there we have it. The perfect little bowl of chili. Honestly, I probably will end up having seconds of this, but it also is like the perfect cozy cold day Sunday night meal, and also meal prepped for like at least 3 lunches, if not 4 lunches for the week. My sink is just going crazy right now, but I'm probably going to put my chili out into containers after I eat and just see how many portions I have. Typically, I find that this portion of chili recipe makes around 3 to 4 to 5 servings, depending on how big I want the servings to be and also how hungry I am like the first night that I make it, because if I eat like 2 bowls, then I'll only have normally like 3 lunches. So I'm gonna end off today's vlog here though. I hope you guys enjoyed spending this little weekend with me, but I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.